Hi, Monday, the 4th of November 2019. The good news, in a way, is that this is the last day of the very most intense part of Mercury Retrograde, in the one that started off in kind of October. That is actually still going on until the 20th of November, and then there is a post shadow, so we are far from out of the woods. But as from tomorrow, it's a bit less intense. That does mean that today could be kind of loaded up with lessons and stuff, so look out for those. But do not fear the things, okay? Mercury retrograde, it's an awareness raising exercise, and the reason I think more than anything else that it's so difficult to get a grip of what it means is that it's raising our awareness of blind spots in our awareness, and so that kind of means it's a double-sided thing, and it's trying to teach us something that we really don't know, and we really don't know why it's trying to teach us these things, but we find out as we go through, because there are many parts to it. We're in the most intense part of it now. By the time we get to November 20th, we'll be in the post shadow, and that's when things will start making sense. That's when revelations will begin to come. Anyway, today itself, Monday 4th of November 2019, it is half moon day. That came in at 2:22 a.m. in the States and Canada, and let me see, 2:22 on the Pacific coast, east side. Yeah, 5:22 a.m. So I guess by the time most of you guys are watching this, it will already have happened. It comes here at 10:22 a.m. UK time, by which time I reckon this is probably going to be live on YouTube. So you could pretty much say it's half moon now, and the moon is actually in Aquarius. It's a great time for study, scientific pursuits, things like that. But there is definitely another side to it. And that is that what really practically needs, if you really need to get your head down and get things concrete done, it's not the best time for that. But a good time for that will be along soon, no doubt, because the cycle is always turning. The moon is actually square the sun, and that is always the alignment when we reach half moon. And that kind of tends to mean that tensions, imbalances, things that don't sit right, things that just aren't working, come to a point where you have to face the facts. It's not always, it's not absolutely compulsory to face the facts, but if you really want to make progress, not just in your spiritual journey, but in your journey through life, generally speaking, then you need to start facing facts, and this is the time to do it, really. Turning points can come forced by crisis situations. That's a fact, and particularly as we're in this part of Mercury retrograde now, I believe it's going to make for an easier ride, and it's going to make much more sense of things if you're willing to put your foot down and put a stop to something that maybe you've let go for years and years. These things grow, these things don't go away. So think about that. I'm not trying to tell people what to do, but I've got a feeling life would be trying to tell us all what to do at some point today, because it's half moon. Anyway, the sun still sextile Saturn, stable transitions, beneficial delays, patience and organisation. In a lot of ways will get you everywhere. It's kind of the opposite of what I've just said, but these are all the influences that are out there. No one said they make sense, not in our earthly vision of things anyway. But be aware of those crises and do listen to them. Mercury sextile Pluto, we could be looking at big announcements about changes, agendas for change as well, coming to the fore. I believe there's an election in the USA before very long. I dare say it's going to play into that. Mercury sextile Pluto, it really, it's not a bad alignment. There's nothing really negative about it, but it does tend to get people digging deep. So that is so worth thinking about. Venus square Neptune, strange feelings, emotions. You might see kind of resignations, defeats. It also says here deceptions as well. So really kind of be careful. But it's not a bad time to find solutions to problems, and that really does relate to absolutely everything I've said in today's alignment. Okay, I'm going to leave it there so we can get this uploaded sometime before midnight. Have a fantastic day, friends. Thanks for everyone who's watching. Thanks to all the new subscribers. I'll be back very soon. Thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Leave me a comment. We'll share the journey, etc., etc. Share me around the internet if you can as well. Let's get the word out. Have a good one. Peace.